Hey there, Jon Chorba here from ReallyEasyGuitarLessons.com, and in this video lesson, I'm going to teach you the guitar parts to the song I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. So I'm going to go through the rhythm guitar part first, and at the end, I'll show you the leads. There's not a whole lot of lead in the song, just one little part. This is a great song if you're just getting into bar chords. So if you are on the newer side of stuff and you haven't done bar chords yet, this probably isn't the best choice of song for you right now. This is a very bar chord heavy one. So again, if you're just getting into it, this is going to give you one heck of a bar chord workout. Let's get started. So on the recording, the rhythm guitar parts are played with a nylon string acoustic. I don't have one of those. Even if I did, it's easier for me to shoot videos with my electric guitar. So I'm using my electric guitar with a little acoustic setting. It's kind of dry, and it'll get the job done. So let me just go through the chords that you're going to see first, and they repeat. So that's the chord progressions are pretty easy. It's just forming the dang bar chords and getting them to sound good. That's going to be the challenge, all right? So we have a 6-string major bar chord on the 7th fret, which is a B, right? So this shape, this bar chord shape is a 6-string major. The 7th fret of the E string is a B. Therefore, this is a B major shape. That's our first chord. Second one is that same shape done at the 2nd fret, which is then now an F sharp major, and then move that up 2 frets to the 4th fret, which it's a G sharp, but it's not G sharp major, it's G sharp minor. Lift your middle finger off, so the bar is now responsible for that G string, G sharp minor, and then an E as a 5-string bar chord. 7th fret of the A is our root, and then bar with the ring finger on the D, G, and B string. You could also play it like this. I never really play my bar chords like that. I'm more of a ring finger bar guy, and that's an E. Now you could, do a normal E. There's nothing wrong with that. But to my ear and from what I've seen him play, I believe he does the E right there. So we got a B, F sharp major, G sharp minor, and then E as a 5-string, okay? So this makes up probably like 70% of the song. These 4 chords in that order. Each one lasts a measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. A couple other times in the song, he makes an alteration to these. So you'll also see the F sharp major played similarly with a 5-string major chord here. And then another time you're going to see the G sharp minor as a 5-string minor bar chord. That's the 11th fret. Kind of really hard to do on some acoustic guitars. Get all your fingers in there. So there's the minor shape at the 11th fret. And then he's also got an F diminished chord, which is very cool. This one, the shape of this one is going to be the 8th fret of the A string with the ring finger, the 9th fret of the D string with the pinky finger. And you hear that the sound of those 2 notes together sound very dissonant, hence diminished. And then this guy, the first finger, hold out the G and B string. That's going to be an F diminished. Beautiful sound. Dissonant sound, but, usually beginners will be like, oh, diminished chords sound so bad. They don't sound bad, they sound dissonant. And dissonance is a very good thing because you can't have release of tension without dissonance. So that is the majority of the chords of the song. There's a bridge section. All right, in the bridge section, there's one other chord that you got to look at. So it starts with in the bridge, it starts with a B, and then this next chord is called an F sharp over A sharp, which you're going to bar the 6th fret with the 1st finger, and you're going to use your ring finger on the 8th fret of the D string and your pinky finger on the 9th fret of the A string. So this is confusing because the diminished chord, it's 8 and then 9 of the A and the D, and this chord, it's 9 and 8, so it's flip-flopped. So the bridge is going to be B, and then it's going to go to this F sharp over A sharp, and then it's going to go to your, I'm sorry, going to go to a G sharp minor, and it's going to go to an F sharp major, to your E here, and then your diminished chord here. And then that is going to repeat. So those are all the chords of the song. Let's talk about the strumming. Okay, so with the strumming, it's all down up. It's all alternate. You know, your hand is just doing a down up motion, right? But you got to add some layers of dynamics into it. So the first thing is that all those down ups are going to be palm muted. So you don't want that chord ringing free. You want the karate chop part of your hand to be on the strings. If you're on an electric guitar, the palm mute should be in between the pickup and the bridge. If you're on an acoustic, just get it as close to that little saddle piece as you can. The higher you go with a palm mute, you hear it's weak. All right, so it needs to be right here. Okay? And the other element of this is that he's not playing all the strings of the chord all the time. He's doing a low, I'll call it a low mid pattern. It's not really low high. If you look at this chord, this bar chord, as having the E and the A being the low, the D and the G being the mid, and the B and the E being the high, he's doing a down up on the low, and then a down up on the mid. So if you can hold out one chord and do down up on a low, down up on a mid, with that rhythm, daka 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 daka, you just apply that to each chord. And that is the rhythm and the strumming for the intro, for the verse, and for the first chorus, and for the first interlude here, this interlude. It's the same rhythm, but now the chords change to this variety. Until we get to the second verse, where we have the same chords, we're just gonna change the rhythm. So let me tell you, before we even do that, let me just play from, the intro to the chorus.
So hot that I melted, I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my best. Listen, nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours.
Change the chords. All right, so with your second verse, it's the same chords. We're just going to change the rhythm. Instead of doing the daka daka, we're going to just do, we're going to hit up strums on the up beats, on the end, right? So really, you're doing a down up strum. You're just not doing anything on the down strum. Same chords. I'm just coming with the down, getting a little mute sound. Or you can even just whiff. You just gotta kill those notes. You don't want stuff ringing out. Okay, so same chords, and then it just ends on that diminished chord. So here, I'll play that second verse.
Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved. Love, 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 love. So
Then you're into your second chorus, which is the same as your last verse, right? Same chords. It doesn't go to the F diminished at the end of it. And then we get to our bridge, which I will play along with. All right, so with this, we're gonna do all down strums with palm muting. So you got your B chord, 4 times there, and then it changes to that F sharp over A sharp. So if you want to just practice chord changing, useful in that context. 4 times there, 4 times there, 4 times on the G sharp minor, and then 4 times on the F sharp major. And then up to E 8 times. Again, as I'm doing that, I'm palm muting. And then even with the fingering of the chord, I'm taking the pressure out of the strings just to make them sound nice and dead. And then change to your diminished chord. Sorry. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one, slide it out. 1, 2, 3, bam, bam. When you put them all together, you get. And then that repeats 2 times before the third verse starts. With the third verse, it is the same as the beginning of the song. The dukadaka, same chords. And then we get to our little break chorus, which is just the chords played 1 time. B, F sharp, G sharp minor, E, and then we're into the third chorus, which is your upbeat one. And then that is the whole song, all right? So again, the bar chords are challenging. You know, you're gonna take some time getting them to sound clean and correct, and then obviously changing between them is another animal of itself. So if you spend most of your time practicing just getting the bar chords to be clean and then changing between them, that's probably where gonna be the hardest part is. And then probably the second hardest part is the dukadaka, that's strumming, keeping your pick in your fingers, not letting it fly all over the room, and not letting it just move around in your hands, trying to keep a consistent, you know, grip as you're doing the strumming. That is also pretty challenging. And then building up the speed to play along with it. So take it, you know, one step at a time, work on your chords, work on chord changing, work on strumming, bring all of those elements together, play along to the song to improve your timing and your rhythm, and it's a lot more fun. You'll really, you'll learn more playing to the song than you will trying to figure it all out yourself and using your internal source of time. I almost forgot to show you the little lead part. So here is what it looks and sounds like. All right, so this is really, really simple, okay? So you're gonna take the 11th fret of the G string with your first finger and the 12th fret of the B string with your second finger. This is a little chord fragment. You're gonna see the shape repeated, all right? So you're gonna take that shape, you're gonna pick it, and slide it up 2 frets. And then bring it back to where you started and pick it again. Notice you don't hear multiple slides, just the one. And then you do that again, and then you change the last chord to using your first finger on 11 of the G and the B. So the first time is, second time. All right, and then we're gonna go down to the 6th fret of the G, 7th fret of the B, same shape. Slide that up 2 frets. And then go 4 of the G and the B, again, first finger holding that out. Then you're gonna pick that twice, and then with your middle finger, hammer on to the 5th fret of the B, like that. So here's the whole thing. One more time. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.